first album to hit more billion copies sold. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, this album was a journey. We got 6 songs, an intro and outro, so same length as our last album. Sorry for promising more, but someone wanted to cut it out and make it EP freestyle EP to separate them. That wasn't me.
That was you.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so my personal, what's your personal favorite track in the album?
When the album shuts off.
That's not good for our brand. You can't say that.
Bittah Desperados, LLC.
Well, my personal favorite song of the album to record was Chinese Restaurants. Ryan, my cousin, little tit fuck, his verse on it, wonderful, amazing.
What were we naming the Halo song?
I just thought we were gonna call it John Halo.
Why don't we call it why don't we just name it 117?
That works.
That's my favorite because it's the one where Logan actually tried.
That's crazy, man. At least with Bittah Desperados, we're getting stuff out consistently. When was the last time you released a solo album on DJ Crusade? And how many solo albums do you have that's actually not just instrumentals that sound like they were from a lo-fi indie game made by some dude with depression? That's an allegory for violence that's in the style of Earthbound.
You know, I can't take it with you guys. Like, I'll be making lo-fi shit, and you'll be like, I need my music to have lyrics. And then when I start rapping, you're like, man, your lo-fi stuff was better. What do you want from me?
I think all your shit's ass. The only thing that's good is when I'm on it. Anyway, I gotta go get my passport tomorrow, so we gotta wrap this up.
Logan, like Ben Folds said, I'm the producer that fixes all your shitty tracks.
Oh, most certainly. If you heard this...
killed his career.
Oh, it did. Just like Bush did it. George Bush killed Ben Folds.
George Bush had it out for Ben Folds.
And like, I'm not saying he did it, but like,
doesn't that look like
the
a controlled explosion?
Pentagon lost $2.3 trillion. I ain't even talking about controlled explosions, but like, Pentagon fucking missed an audit for $2.3 trillion. That's like that's 10% of what we're in debt right now.
Logan,
don't you find that a bit odd?
I'm sorry about your car crash in 2 weeks.
You know that actually happened? That one dude who was talking about the sniper position?
Yes,
and he killed himself 3 weeks later, or he died randomly? Yeah, the government killed him. The government will kill anyone, really.
Even you, listener.
Yeah, now that you listen to us, you're technically on a list.
You are an extremist now.
Because I guess not waiting to work till you die and have a good life is extremism. You must work for the corporate machine until you die. You must be happy with owning nothing. You must be happy with subscription services. Actually, I do enjoy Game Pass quite a bit. Or I could try out new
Fuck
games.
Microsoft.
You play Xbox. We have a Halo song.
So? Fuck Microsoft. Corpo cucks.
You're a corpo cuck. You play Halo.
I like Halo.
You're using a corpo mic. You're using a HP computer.
The Shure SM57 is a very well crafted mic.
Why don't you go live out in the forest with nothing if you hate corporations?
I would if land wasn't so fucking expensive.
Well, if you truly didn't care about corporations, you just go live anyway.
I'm gonna get molested by a Wendigo. You want that?
Yes.
That Windowsy doing it for me.
Okay, so we should probably stop. Anyway, thank you for listening to our album. Our next album's coming out exactly between June 2024 and June 2028.
I believe the word you were looking for was approximately, because that was not exact.
Exactly between those two dates. Exactly. Because if you say exactly between two dates, then it means all the days in between could be it. Anyway, Bittah Desperados...
You know, that's what approximately means.
You know, we're actually switching directions with Bittah Desperados for Bittah Desperados 3, which is our next album after this one.
Punk hop, baby.
We're going punk hop like old school Beastie Boys.
Okay, love you guys. And we will start that OnlyFans if you hit this Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, have fun. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school.
Do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Maybe a little bit of drugs as a treat.
Maybe a little bit of fentanyl.
Just a tiny bit of fentanyl.
You know, you can't overdose on skin contact with fentanyl, so anyone who does that looks stupid.
Did you know you actually can't overdose if you're built different?
I turned one brick into an empire, flipping that shit. Anyway, thank you for listening to this. We're really just trying to run up the runtime on our album. That looks better on analytics.
It really doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't even think anyone's gonna listen this far in, dude. We're like yapping for 5 minutes.
They love us.
Anyway, play Resident Evil 7, play Resident Evil 4, play Resident Evil 4 remake, play Resident Evil 2 remake, play Resident Evil 3 remake, play Resident Evil 1 remake, just play the whole franchise. Revelations 1 and 2 are also really good.
1 was dog shit.
That's because Matt doesn't like tank controls and he's too stupid to figure out how to use them. Yeah, well...
I've portrayed you as the soy jack.
Well, guys, we will see you in the next album. Anyway,
Well,
hit that like and subscribe button and see y'all gamers later.
Well, I best be hitting the old dusty trail.
Oh.
Truly the most Midwest.